Good morning, fellow humanoids. My name's Stu, and looks like we got more stuff coming on Tuesday for Star Trek Online. Specifically, the KDF recruitment event's coming back. Yes, we got one more thing to add to the pile of things releasing on Tuesday on PC this week. The KDF recruitment event is coming back, which, I mean, this is like unexpected or anything. The KDF, all the recruitment events really are kind of set up to show up regularly throughout the year. So the KDF recruitment event is always the first of the year to do that. And yeah, it's coming along. It'll be starting on PC on January 21st and running through February 11th. Like I said, this is just on PC. Console, you guys will be getting this at a later date, probably. There is not one listed currently in the blog, but yeah, again, I'm sure you guys will hear about that in a month or two. Now, if you have not done a KDF recruit, or if you're not familiar with the KDF recruitment event, this is a good time to create a Klingon character. And specifically, I mean like a character from the Klingon faction. I don't just mean an actual Klingon. Any character that is part of the pure Klingon faction. This does not count toward half faction characters like Romulans or Jem'Hadar. You can't just make a KDF allied Romulan or Jem'Hadar character. If you want to take advantage of the rewards from the KDF recruitment event, you got to make an actual Klingon Defense Force character. And if you haven't done that already, I highly recommend you do so because the KDF recruitment event has a lot of really great rewards in it. One of which is currently the only way in Star Trek Online to speed up the progress on your endeavors. There are some rewards in there. You complete some necessary tasks in there. I forget what they are exactly. But you do those, and it will increase the amount of XP that you get from your endeavors. First, it's only on the KDF reward, on the KDF character recruit itself, but it'll there is a further reward down that track, but that will apply that to every character on your account. So if you want to speed up your endeavor progress, definitely consider getting a KDF recruit made. Also, this is also a chance to get a free ship, the M'Challa refit. Now, the M'Challa refit, it's nothing super special. Like, it's a T6 ship. It's a raider type ship, so it'll have raider flanking. It's only got a 4-2 weapons layout. It doesn't even have specialization seating, so really it's more accurate to say this is more of a Tier 5U ship, because one of the signature things about Tier 6 ships is that they always have specialization seating of some type, but this is the only one that I know of that doesn't, which is weird. But at the same time, you can make it work. It's a free ship, and one of the things that really makes this thing interesting is that it comes with Withering Barrage, which, if you like Cannon Scatter Volley, this is a must-have trait for that, because this is the extension trait for Withering Barrage. So if you like using that firing mode ability, this is your chance to get its extension trait completely for free, because this ship will be available once you earn it through the recruitment event. This ship will be available to pick up on your entire account, on every character. So again, this is a great way to get this starship trait completely for free. Yes, Withering Barrage is pretty easy to get already. It's available on 3 different C-Store ships. The T6 version of the Defiant, the Romulan Bird of Prey, and the Klingon Bird of Prey, the core class. So it's available on the T6 versions of those, as well as their legendary versions. So yeah, not a difficult trait to get, but this is the only way to get it absolutely for free without even using a 100% off coupon for the C-Store. Another really nice thing about the recruitment events is that you don't there's no rush to get all the objectives completed in them. This date here, where the 21st through the 11th, this is just the date that you have to make the KDF recruitment event character. Once it's a KDF recruit, which means all you have to do is complete the tutorial, then it's a KDF recruit character forever. You will always have the little device that keeps track of all of your recruitment event rewards. So all you have to do is create the character within this select period of time, and then you can finish the rewards whenever the hell you want. That's always been true of all of the recruitment events. Another good reason to make and level up a KDF character is to unlock cross-faction flying. You can buy cross-faction flying, but you can also get it completely for free just by leveling up a KDF character up to level 65. And while that character does not have to be a KDF recruit event character, I mean, if you're going to be making one for the recruitment event, you may as well get that at the same time too. So there's really no downside for making a KDF character during during the Tuesday to the February the 11th. So yeah, if you haven't done this already, I highly recommend it. I've already got a video that goes over all of the other rewards that are available from this recruitment event, as well as all the other recruitment events. So I'll link that in here so you can get some more details on what you're going to be getting yourself into. But yeah, just go make a new character on Tuesday for the KDF. There's no downsides to it at all. You can do it in your own time. There's no rush to do it. Some really great rewards in there, and it's more reason to play Stowe. That's all there is to it. I was about to wrap it up here, but I'm also realizing that I'm recording this video at 9 a.m. on a Monday. It is very possible that Star Trek Online is going to announce something else later today, so I'm going to hold off on closing this out and wait a little bit and see if Star Trek Online announces anything else today, and then if they do, that'll be included in the video, and if not, then we're just going to go straight into the outro. Yay, glad I waited because Star Trek Online did in fact announce something else today. It is 11 o'clock right now, and yeah, they have announced the beginning of this year's event campaign for 2025. So that is event campaign 7. And we're going to be starting out with the No-Win Scenario event. No-Win Scenario event is comprised of the Arena of Sompek and the Kobayashi Maru TFOs. So you will do the event versions of these TFOs, meaning they only go up to, I think, like round 5 or something like that before they just end automatically for the simplicity of the event TFOs, because otherwise, these both of these TFOs are designed to technically be possibly endless, and no pug wants to get caught up in an endless TFO, so they just limit it to a few rounds and then just call it a. I'm sorry, it's 7 rounds for Sompek, not 5. 7 rounds for Sompek, 6 rounds for Kobayashi Maru. But yeah, so do those daily, and you will earn progress toward both the prize for this individual TFO event and the overall event campaign. The event campaign is going to work the same as it did last year. You keep earning progress toward it to earn the grand prize of a T6 Infinity promotion ship, or like a premium ship, so a lockbox or promo ship of your choice, which will be a character unlock, so meaning you'll only get one on one single character. That will not be an account unlock. So you'll get one of those, and it's generally something, anything from last year. So anything released up to the end of 2024, those should be up for grabs. But anything released this year in 2025 into the lock boxes or promo boxes, those likely will not be included as choices to pick from the event campaign prize. But you also get 2 C-Store ship coupons, so you'll be able to get 2 T6 ships from the event campaign, as well as 1,500 low buy, which is enough for a ship from the low buy store as well. Prize for this event is rather interesting because it is a tier 4 ship, and this is the Merchantman Freighter. Now, old school fans might remember this from the older movies. This ship first appeared in Star Trek 3, where it was destroyed by Commander Kruge and his bird of prey, while some other Klingon was delivering the information on the Genesis device to him. I think it was his wife. I can't remember. Yeah, that's where the ship first appears, and then it would the model for this ship would later go on to be repeatedly used throughout the Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, and I think a bit in Voyager too. So yeah, this model has a long history in Star Trek, so it's kind of neat that it's finally coming to Star Trek Online as a playable ship, even though it is only a tier 4 ship, and that's because this thing is a freighter. So it's not designed for combat. That's why it's a tier 4 ship. So this is going to be similar in thinking to when they released the playable Kobayashi Maru. That was also a tier 4 ship. It's a freighter. It's going to have a unique interior that allows you to access a bunch of unique stuff from the interior of the bridge. Actually, here, let's just read the blog. The Merchantman Freighter interior has a number of amenities, including a trade duty officer assignment contact, which is not standard on most starships. Both you and your allies can access this trader. So it's kind of like the Suliban Cell ship. You'll be able to invite players to your ship interior to access this trade duty officer assignment contact. That's kind of interesting because that's something we haven't seen in a long time. The Suliban Cell ship was released years ago. Wow. So that's kind of cool that this is a feature they're including on a ship released in this day and age. Also assigned to the freighter interior is a quartermaster. Quartermaster can sell you and your allies commodities, is at a discounted rate. A similar discount applies when you make any energy credit purchase while on board your ship. For instance, from Sector Space freighter stores. The interior also includes access to the bank, exchange, and the mail, all of which are accessible to you and your allies. this is not meant to imply that other players can access your bank and exchange stuff, and if it'll be on a per account basis. The Merchantman Freighter has access to a secure subspace channel to call in a security transport ship. The security transport will allow you to access prisoner transfer and contraband assignments. The security transport is not a combat support vessel and can only be called when in sector space. So it's kind of like the Kobayashi Maru freighter call, where it allows you to access the exchange, your mail, and all that stuff in your bank while in sector space. But this is allowing you to access the security stuff, so you'll be able to turn in contraband and turn in prisoners from sector space. It is accessible to you and your allies, so anyone close by will be able to use it too. Finally, the Merchantman Freighter comes with a transwarp drive that will allow you to access the furthest corners of the quadrant. The transwarp drive will allow you to instantly access most exploration clusters. Note, like many older transwarp drives, the freighter transwarp has a small chance to fail. So it sounds like it's like the transwarp version off of the old Excelsior. So like you'll be able to go to more locations via transwarp, but it does have that small percentage chance to utterly fail. So that's kind of But honestly, the really interesting thing about this thing to me is the ability to call in the security transport ship to allow you to access contraband and prisoner transfer assignments anywhere in sector space. That's going to be kind of a nice quality of life. A lot of people appreciate, and plus having access to the stuff from the interior is also really nice too. Keep in mind, you can customize your interiors in Star Trek Online from any ship in the game. It doesn't matter what ship you're putting it on anymore. You can just as long as you have the interior on your account, you can put that on any ship game. So really, once you have this ship unlocked, if you don't have a freighter already, you'll now have the freighter interior accessible to put on any ship in the game. So really, you wouldn't have to switch to the Merchantman if you want to. You could just go to the ship customizer and use the freighter interior on just whatever ship you're maining at the time, just to have the amenities on it whenever. Obviously, being a T4 ships, the stats aren't going to be anything super special. Hull modifier of 1.1, shield modifier of 0.9, 3-2 weapons layout, 3 device slots, and a bunch of universal seating. That's kind of neat. Lieutenant level universal, lieutenant commander universal, and ensign universal. Tactical slots, 2 science console slots, and 2 engineering slots. Base turn rate of 15. Impulse modifier of 0.16, inertia of 40, and +5 to all weapon subsystems. It's a tier 4 ship, so it's not going to come with a starship trait. But yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy with this. This like it's not going to be anything like super special for like as a playable ship for combat, but just there's some nice quality of life stuff in here that I feel like a lot of players will appreciate here. And plus, Space Barbie is always a fun thing. You can get some get some fun screenshots with this ship, just as this, because again, this is a classic model from old school Star Trek. Fans of the movies, I feel like, are gonna get a kick out of this ship being available in the game. But yeah, No Win Scenario event. It's the start of this year's event campaign. It rewards this Merchantman freighter as well as earns you progress toward this year's event campaign, which is always good. And it starts on January 21st. So one more thing to stack onto the pile of stuff coming on Tuesday. It'll be running from January 21st to February 11th. On PC, console doesn't have a firm date, but right now they are aiming for February 18th. So I'm guessing there's no guarantees on that, but given that they're aiming for that, it's going to be somewhere around February 18th. Yeah, honestly, kind of a decent start for the new year. Yeah, it's not an amazing ship, but I mean, this is just a TFO event. I mean, you want a T6 ship, just wait a little bit longer for the anniversary event to start. That'll have a T6 ship, but that'll probably be starting after this ends. So like February 11th will come, this will end. We'll probably get another Red Alert event in between that, and then the anniversary event will probably start the following week. Meaning the anniversary event will probably start around February 18th for PC. Yeah, like I said, this is a pretty decent way to start off the year. Like I said, it's not an amazing ship, but with the anniversary event so close, it's kind of surprising they're giving us a ship at all, even if it is at only tier 4. Because again, it's been a long while since they've released a freighter. So it's going to be nice to, I'm sure a lot of players, especially more recent players, are going to appreciate having the amenities that come with a ship like this. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And while you're down there, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, check out the merch store, check out the affiliate links in the pinned comment. Those really help me out, and I really do appreciate you guys using those. Either way, though, thank you so much for watching. My name's Stu, and I will see you guys next time.